If I told you I was pregnant, what would you do?
Terrible. Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all doing very well. Make sure everything is here for somebody to have to reset this camera every time. But hey, it is what it is. Cut that out. We can get rid of. No, we can keep that up. We need these things up. All right. We got a lot to talk about tonight, man. I don't even know where to start, but first, let's start with you guys. I hope all of you are doing well. Shout out to John, my favorite New Yorker. Hope all is well, sir. Jason S, and the S stands for special. What is wrong with me? It's all an illusion. What's the motherfucking deal, man? D, the Gamma, how are you doing this evening, ma'am? I hope all is well with you and all in your world is going excellent. So if you don't know, I'm at Honcho, right? So there's that. This is the Den Show, discussing everything naturally. I don't know why I start calling it that, but it sounds good, right? So, yeah, we're going to have a good time tonight. So I got more crazy videos to show you. I got a fucking, what's up, Jake Thomas? What's the motherfucking deal? I got a fucking, not a flag, what's that shit called? I didn't get a strike, but a copyright dilly-dally. Yesterday for showing y'all that crazy video, the crazy slave dancing video. Yeah, they gave me a thing. I guess that's a popular song or whatever, the little automatic deal. So I went back and had to like scrub that shit out. So there's that. But like I said, plenty to talk about. And again, I hope all you guys are doing well. Let me try doing some new shit. I'm trying to bring back that old vibe. Got a different bot. I don't know how this bot's gonna act. We're just gonna see what happens with it. You know what I'm saying? And I probably still got some tweaks to do with it. But we're going to make it shake. We're going to have a good time tonight. So, where do we start? Let me dig into my little archives. We're going to talk about Richard Sherman. And kind of like, I haven't even, like, I'm not really all the way up to date on the whole thing. But I just kind of got a couple of viewpoints on that from as far as I do know. We're going to talk about another football player, Dwayne Haskins. And we're going to talk about double standards. In society. Y'all know I love, what's the saying? The worst standard is a double standard. How you doing this evening, Miss Bell? Hope all is well. And then, like I said, I just got some crazy videos to show you. Katie Hill, and if I'm not mistaken, that's the freaky deaky Congress lady. She made a tweet, right? And this tweet that she put out, honestly, it doesn't have me questioning the state of society. I'm gonna learn how to talk today. It doesn't have me questioning society because I'm already been questioning society. But it's just like, man, bro, I don't even know. Like the responses to it. So we're gonna look at that a little bit live. There's probably some more crazy responses to it now. Whether you are pro or against the jab, the pokey poke. We'll talk about all that. But like I said, we'll talk about the other football player. We're going to talk about Dwayne Haskins. And who else did I say? Sean King, my favorite person. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about wokey. We're talking about wokey wokes tonight, right? We're getting real woke tonight. Sean King. And for some reason, again, that's why I say niggas is lost. Like, his history has been debunked several times over. He's been fucking over black women, stealing their work, taking credit for, doing all kind of shit. But for some reason, he is the grift god. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers still fuck with him. They still act like he's just fucking, he's, I don't know, like he's legit. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Him, and who's that rapper that I still need proof of? Logic. Yeah. Those two. No, this bot, because it's posting a lot already. So there's that. Let me see if this thing will let me sign in, if I can type directly here. If not, I'll have to use the dilly dally. It's probably not gonna let me do it. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna let me do it, you piece of shit. The fucking names for that dude, it's hilarious. He has the funniest nicknames, and it's like not in a good way. On the internet, so I love that. That's always a good thing. Let's click that. Let's see if it'll let me go back here. There we go. I love that back button. So let's get into it. Like I said, we're gonna watch some interesting content I've come across, and then we're gonna get into the conversation. But again, like I said, I hope all of y'all are doing well. This what is this? Is it Saturday? All the days are just blending together now. What I'm gonna start off with, I don't really have a lot of violence for you guys tonight. Usually I do, right? But I didn't have time to collect the violence. I got weirdos. I got plenty of weirdos. Actually I do have some violence. Good violence. But we'll start off with something weird. We'll start off some crazy shit. And then we'll go from there, right? we'll go from there. And a lot of this stuff, like I kind of just grab it. I don't watch the whole thing. Cause I like watching stuff with y'all. You guys make me feel cool. This should be very interesting. Make sure I got this shit in the camera right. Make sure you hit that like button. Saturday on this side of the planet already. Drew Holiday, how terrible. Actually, I hate Giannis. So I honestly don't care who wins. But it's just because a lot of the shenaniganery around Chris Paul and a lot of the shit talk. Y'all know I'm a Rockets fan. It is what it is. But people just act like Chris Paul was just that dude. Like he's not a winner. You know what I'm saying? Like until proven otherwise. You know what I'm saying? It's like until I see it happen. You know what I mean? Like when we needed him most, when he could have been relevant, his little raggedy hamstrings fell off. You know what I'm saying? And now, you know, everybody's just giving him like credit way beforehand. Like, and now we see where it is. But this isn't Soft Sports. I don't want to talk about that. Let me make sure I log in this thing the right way. I don't even know how to do it. All right. Yeah, this thing is doing too much tweeting. This little bot thing. It's like talking too much. Let me figure it out. Yeah, here. This is where it's at. Yeah, it's talking way too much. Let's do this. Let's go up it up a little bit, about right there. And while we're doing that, oh, terrible. That's unfortunate. Dallas is a terrible place, but I'm glad you're here. No, that's terrible. Chris Paul, like, look, even when he was on the Rockets, bro, and I'm gonna stop talking about him after this, all right? But like, I knew, like, there's two types of people. Well, there's actually more than two types of people. Apparently, there's 50 million genders now. I'm getting schooled by the wokeness, but like, you got assholes and you got dickheads, right? And I've probably said this before. Like, it's okay to be an asshole. There's nothing wrong with being an asshole. But a dickhead is a terrible person, right? And you're like, well, what's the difference? They're similar. No, they're not. See, an asshole is a person, it's natural to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just kind of who you are. Like, you're just being you, not really trying to go out of your way to be a piece of shit. But a dickhead is a person who deliberately goes out of their way to be a real live piece of shit. Chris Paul is a dickhead, okay? He does like just like TV jerk shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's not necessarily harming anybody, but I can only imagine like how he is really dealing with him on a day-to-day, right? He just does little things. I forgot who it was. And I don't like Steve Kerr. You know what I'm saying? I think he inherited a team and took a lot of credit for something that he didn't really do much with. But I remember like he was laughing with Steve Kerr, and then like as soon as Steve Kerr turns back, like does this little fucking thing, just like little snarky ass shit. And so my thing is like, I don't know. It's just something about him. Like, he's a dickhead. I'm an asshole, right? And it's okay. Like I said, I can rock with other assholes. I fuck with other assholes. It sounds real weird, especially these days. I can kick it with other assholes, right? But just dickhead people, those are shitty people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is. It's terrible, man. 17, what's the motherfucking deal? Rock's gonna be all right in a couple of years. Like I say, some people trying to say negative. Nah, we're gonna get a good pick. We got the good options. A young core. I think we're gonna need a little bit of veteran leadership to kind of get there, but Rock's gonna be all right in 2 years. All right, that's enough sports talk. Let's look at crazy things, and I think I got the timers kind of fixed so they're not too Yankee janky. Let me put this up just for anybody, just that way. I'll just put up early, so that way if I do show some crazy shit and people get all offended by it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta worry about it, right? Look, YouTube, I told them there was gonna be some viewer discretion. I gave them a heads up. All right, let's watch some shit. Oh, my bad. I got the wrong set of speakers playing instead of my headphones. I look like an asshole right now, sitting here wearing these fucking headphones, nothing playing through them, right? Nah, we're good. All right. All right, and pardon me if I impact your ears at all. Let's bring that back. This was something going on in Haiti. I don't know what this is. Don't even ask me what's happening right now. But apparently Haiti's just falling to shit. That sounds really crazy. I'll probably hear that all on my fucking mic. I hate when it does this. For some reason, I guess I should check like all of that shit every time. It fucking resets everything. So where are we at? Audio property. No. Properties here. No, it's on the right fucking thing here. Why the fuck is it playing through that? Yeah, I got unsaved changes. Give me just a second. Let me figure out what the fuck is going on here. Because it shouldn't be doing that, but it is. This is what's happening. Let me see that. I'm gonna have to close
La Biblia.
Look at this shit, just like a sea of fucking trash, man. Like, motherfuckers just sitting there, just sitting and like driving. You can't do shit about it. You got motherfuckers on the sidelines. Like, when have you ever seen people like on their bikes laughing at people in the actual field?
Remember me?
Trash
La
traffic.
Biblia.
That's crazy, man. Yeah. But it's funny because it's not me, right? I'm like really trying to figure out what is taking place here. Why the shit is playing through my fucking speakers instead of my goddamn headphones. And I still look like an asshole because I still have the fucking headphones on, right? So who's the idiot here? Me. Give me just a second. I'll fucking change this. What else could... Oh, you know what? Why is this even open still? Let me see. I don't think this has anything to do with anything, but let's close this shit out. I had all this shit open from earlier. Alright. I'm pretty sure I did not fix the problem, but let's keep it going. So, this one here, I don't know if I want to play. I guess I could play it. I don't know. If I get another one of those little weird notifications, then I'll just clear the audio out again, and I'll figure it out. But this video here actually brought a little tear of joy to my heart. I am trying to figure out why. No, don't do that. Let's try this. It brought a little tear of joy to my heart. Maybe like all hope isn't lost, but then there's a lot of shit going on here. You know what I'm saying? It is, it's very crazy. Let's get to it.
Bro, you keep putting it in the way of the thing. Get your big ass. Come on. Get your man. Yeah.
Now, one, These are young kids. If your kids have devices, they're doing bad things on those devices, right? So take them away right now. Don't let them have anything. Don't let them have any kind of enjoyment whatsoever. I'm really trying to see why. Like, I'm mad because I kind of changed this thing up. Like I said, I'm using a different bot, and I don't know if that's impacting the fucking sound or what. And I'm kind of getting fucking annoyed because I don't want to hear it through this fucking shit. I want to hear it through my fucking headphones because this shit can get kind of loud. So I don't know why it's not happening. Anyway, let's carry on. So these are all kids. You already see the eyelashery. I've already told you about eyelashes and how dangerous they are. You see the weave. You see other crazy stuff going on, right? The bonded action. Like I say, but when they see their mothers, their parents, behaving in this manner, the kids are going to do anything but emulate, right? And so do you fault the children for doing that, or do you fault the parents for not being more active? Because again, the more access that they have to technology, the more active you have to be as a parent to knowing what's going on in your kid's life. Back when I was young, it was just shit. You just got to be kind of aware who is in the neighborhood, right? Because the internet was a thing, but it was fucking dial up, so it was like too slow to really get into anything. I mean, you could. Them chat rooms were sketchy, to say the least. But like I say now, it's everywhere. You got magical invisible internet. Like, you don't have to plug a phone in to fucking get on it, make a loud ass noise. Like, you knew we were getting on the internet. That motherfucker to cut the phone line off. I can't use the phone. Now, they going live, they doing all this shit, have access to millions of motherfuckers. Just everybody's on the internet now. Like, back then, the internet wasn't cool. Like that, and that's the thing, right? We went way off track. Like, back then, nigga, you on the internet, you square, that shit whack. Now everybody and their mama on the fucking internet. Every nigga on live getting killed on live and doing all this other shit. Like, back in the day, bro, like, the internet was not cool. Like, being on the internet, you were not considered, you were a nerd if you got on the fucking internet. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, it's everybody and their mama does it. Everybody and their mother is an internet user. But let's carry on. Talking about giving in some other crazy shit. So one, I talk about appreciate the love, Dan the man, with the plan. So maybe God already took the decent people to have a long time ago. We're living to the end times at this point, etc. It could be. It could be. Maybe this might be no, not the rapture. I don't remember what it is, but they took all the good folk they liked. The other people got a chance to get right. Like, I don't know if I necessarily believe in the rapture. I'm still all over the place in my religious beliefs, I guess, or my spiritual beliefs. I just try to do right. I fail often, but I've been praying on it a lot more. But like right here, and this is why I say it's important, especially with young kids, and you got a lot of parents, especially moms, but they're not two parents in the household. They're trying to get famous on the internet themselves, and they worry about competing with, like, not realizing what their kids are doing. And with this being at a younger and younger age, more and more accessible, kids are setting themselves up for failure because, again, all your shit's on the internet. Most people are not aware of how to go back and remove a lot of shit, and so this shit is going to go with you forever. And she looks crazy as a funky with these eyebrows. Looks, I can't. Anyway, eyelashes. Anyway, I'm not even getting that. But, and so shit like this it's going to be permanent because this is going viral, right? So let's just keep watching. But it gets good here in a second. I'm mad at this audio stream. I'm really mad because the first sound ain't playing like that.
No, y'all stop. Motherfucking mine. I'm touching.
At that, damn it, hold on. She had to try to pause her. She make that right there. This face right here. Look at these fucking shoes. At this moment, she knew. She fucked up. Mama come in with the, but I ain't seen a good old fashioned ass whooping.
I'm touching extra motherfucking loud in my motherfucking house. What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Huh? What the fuck is wrong with you? You just making a noise. Give me a
Nah, what I wanted is like these are all her kids, right? And then two, it was like, Jay, what's the motherfucking deal? Professor Trill. This nigga here. You know, but like I said, she was talking about cussing all loud. Shout out to No Pause TV. I get a lot of shit from No Pause TV. I love it. But like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad that this is going viral, right? Because they're going to be embarrassed. So whenever they do go back to school, they are going to be embarrassed. Oh, y'all niggas lame as fuck. Oh, y'all talking all that shit in that video, huh? Y'all got your last whoop on camera, huh? Y'all bitches is lame as fuck. So that's what's going down. Like, I love it, right? I fucking love it. That's absolutely great. But that's the thing, though, right? You see where they get it from. You can tell that, again, usually when kids are of the same two parental units, they look very similar. Or if your daddy got some strong ass genes, you know what I'm saying, that nigga be making kids all over the place. They all be looking like him. None of these three look the same, so I got questions. You know what I mean? I got a lot of questions, but I'm not going to go into all that. The fact that she actually did come in there and whoop their ass was hilarious to me. I loved it. I loved every moment of it. But let me show y'all something. Like, this is how y'all know. This is how you know. This is not a first time ass whooping though. But she came in and she's like, y'all cussing loud as shit in my. So I'm like, are y'all even mad at? Are you mad at their cussing, or are you just mad because they making a whole bunch of fucking noise? You don't like the song. But watch. See if I can catch the perfect timing.
Keep putting it in the way of the thing. Get your big ass. Come on.
One of the pink is the ring. She was super trouble. Now look. You can tell this one right here. Oh, don't tell me they got the nails too. See, that's what I'm saying. When these young girls emulate the fucking grown women trying to be grown women too fucking fast. And then this is why we get into these situations that we get into, man. Like I say, this. Look, you can tell she gets on the camera looking nervous, right? You know what I'm saying? You can tell she like, and then she started getting into it. So there's attention on the camera. So this is just, it is what it is. Like, and yeah, that's the crazy part about it, right? So who's emulating who? Are the grown women trying to be the young girls trying to be the grown women? See, here's the thing. I used to rap and do all that shit too. My mama ain't hear none of that shit. My mama ain't hear none of that shit. You feel me? My mom's a good Christian lady. You know, the worst she ever did was go to the Zydeco. Don't let them fool you. They be turned up at them goddamn Zydecos. But yeah, fucking dirty dolls on the floor, lunchbox. That's how you know there's some fucking children. It's dolls, bunnies, little kitty lunchboxes on the motherfucker, like, and that's what happens. And this is what it is, man. Like, and it's crazy. But they see all this shit, especially when you have the Instagrams, you have all this shit, the kids have access to this shit. They say, like I said, the teenage girls have like the work, like, I don't know how you record that type of shit, but apparently, like, they are the most depressed group in America, because you got to think about it. That's that time you're transitioning into womanhood, and especially now with all the social media, you're looking at all these fake plastic fucking dingbats, you know what I'm saying? Fucking stupid bitches. And they're trying to emulate that, not knowing that that shit ain't real. This shit is surgery. Sugar Daddy done hooked that shit up. They done went to Dr. Miami. Some of them went to Mexico and didn't make it back. And they going over to the Dominican Republic, getting the Brazilian deal. Like, why are you going to the Dominican Republic getting the Brazilian butt lift? That just seems all culturally fucked up. But it's what it is, right? And so they don't know. And so they still think, let me find out your T got a feature on the mixtape. But that's what I'm saying. Like, so it's a problem, but we're so caught up in ourselves. Now, what the fuck is this thing? What are you doing? That this is what happens. Like, nobody's paying attention. Nobody cares. And now they're out running reckless, making terrible music. This is terrible, terrible music. And this is a very unfortunate situation. Shout out to Wise. Before we jump to the next video, we're gonna look at something. I'm gonna talk about it for a little bit, right? Because we're talking about the Richard Sherman thing a little bit, and you know how that can be impacted, how that's being viewed. But I want to talk about double standards, right? We all love double standards. I want to talk about Mr. Dwayne Haskins. If y'all don't know what happened with Dwayne Haskins, I don't even know what team he's on now. His old lady knocked his tooth out, right? And so she's arrested, charged with felony battery and domestic violence for allegedly knocking his tooth out during a violent altercation. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if he does like all niggas do. Well, that's a female, man, so, you know, equal rights, equal fights, bro. You know what I'm saying? Equal charges, too. Like, niggas need to start pressing charges on these hoes because they're never held accountable for their actions. They continue to get away with it, yet they swear they go through all the same shit men go through. But there's never the same level of repercussions for a female. They do shit wilder than niggas and don't get charged. But what have I told y'all, right? What have I told y'all? I've told y'all about the red flags. And people come in and, oh, you just hating and this. No, bro. I've been showing y'all videos every day that we've been streaming the last probably 5 or 6 streams. And I can point out the features of the women. So as soon as I said that, oh, he's talking about, look, let me get out of here. And the women like, I don't want to hear this. Look at him. He's hating again. But I can't dispel the facts. Like nobody can dispel it. They just don't want to hear it. Eyelashes. Look at the crazy extra eyelashes. Usually an extended amount of weave. Usually a lot of tattoos. Things of this nature. All the artificial, you know, thought gear that they rock. You know what I'm saying? Now this, you can only see the face. And, you know, the rest, you know, not so much. I don't know if there's tattoos and other things. But, yeah, she's out of there, bro. Like, she's out of there. But it is what it is, right? So, we know. Women act bad. We get it. Women are terrible, right? Men do bad stuff. Women do bad stuff. We're all just bad people, right? But this is what I'm saying, right? Because in here, fellas, I'm going to make a quick poll. 0 for no, 1 for yes. Have you ever heard men in here, in the den, any call, in the chat, at any point, condone beating a woman or putting their hands on a woman? Outside of a certain point of self-defense, right? But have you ever heard men in here condoning, justifying, validating beating a woman, putting their hands on a woman, hurting a woman, unless she's a little more mannish herself? 0 for no, 1 for yes. We'll just take a quick poll, right? And while we're taking that quick poll, I'm going to bring something else up. Dakota. 0.5. Maybe. There may have been an incident once or twice, right? I've probably talked about Tiger uppercutting a bitch once or twice, maybe 10, 11 times. Well, here's some of the responses to that. We know what the shade room is, right? So here you go. Some of these responses. I'm sure he deserved it. Yes, queen. Damn, Dwayne, she hit pretty. She pretty and she hit hard energy, right? Ha ha he he. You got to keep him in line. She know what she doing. All that good shit, right? What would be the response if a man said these things about a woman? It'd be backlash, outrage, canceling, right? But see, for some reason, we're still in this society where we don't take women, we don't take them serious unless they're crying about something. But when they say things like this, oh, it's okay, it's just a female till she kills somebody, or, you know, something else outrageous. Why ain't nobody do nothing? Well, we all knew what it was. Y'all didn't want to. A couple of more comments. I'm sure she had a good reason. But what did he do for her to do that? She's innocent. Free sis. I'm pretty sure she had a good reason to. Crazy stuff, right? Crazy statements being made. But, like I say, there's that double standard. If men were to come out and say, well, Cosby had a good reason for drugging them bitches, they just wasn't cooperating. Or, I don't even know, who's been beating up on hoes lately? I don't know. But, again, Strong and Grand, aka Dan the Man. Yes, I forgot. Shout out to Dan because he put me onto that queen word. And I said I'm gonna start using that. Yes, these are the queens that we talking about. Yes, those kind of queens. It's a very unfortunate situation. Again, I feel bad for Dwayne Haskins, but he better not simp it up, sucker it up, and take it back. Like, you gotta start making an example out of them. You gotta start put them out there saying, hey, this behavior is unacceptable. You want equal rights. You want to be treated fairly. You want to be treated equally. You want all the privileges of a man. Well, you should receive the same punishments as a man, right? Like, it's that simple. I think it's fair, only fair. But again, that's not what they're caping for. They just want the appearance, or what they believe the appearance of power is. Let's see. I'm still mad about this sound, and why the fucking sound is not acting right. So that is bothering me. I really wish that it would play through the headphones, because there's certain things I kind of want to, maybe it's on me. Let me see something here. It might be the thing. Let me see this.
You keep putting it in the way of the day.
Pause that. I'm not gonna bring that back. I might be able to remedy my situation. Let me see here. And then, oh, you know what? Well, yeah, this is a smart thing to do. Let me see this here, and let's see how this. Let me try something with y'all real quick. Don't mind me.
Hey. Get your big ass. Come on. Get your
That's not right. So what I thought would work did not work. Like so many hypocrisy is coming. Yeah, oh man, I'm telling you, it again, like I say, but then when you point it out, there's always an excuse, there's always an out, there's always some type of they find a way to make it seem like it's validated. Right? What do they say? Excuses only sound good to the people that make them. I'm real mad that this shit is not acting the way I want it to. I want control, goddammit. I'll try it again. It may not work the way I want it to, but let's go to the next thing I want to show you guys. So let's look at something interesting. Let's have a little chuckle. I found this to be very amusing. Oh, there we go. Okay.
So this nigga's literally chilling with a pigeon on him. In New York, you see it. It's like it's his pet. It's chilling.
Now,
Yo, that's your bird?
Hi, baby.
Yo, that's crazy.
appreciate the love. It's all illusion. Eventually, they're going to have to. And it sounds, I don't think it sounds crazy, but it's like the way things are going. Again, no, I don't know. I mean, actually, Actually, I don't know. I'm going to come back to that in a second, because now I'm thinking about something. I'm going to come back to that. Because, hold on. Let me just finish this. Y'all haven't seen the craziest part of this video yet. Yes, this man has a pet pigeon on his shoulder. But just keep watching.
On his bike, homie. That shit don't got no wheel, no tire, nigga. Ahorita vienen 5 palos chiquitos para la calle.
Yo, you drop good on that?
I'll see you later, guys.
No way.
Bye.
Yes. The man rode off on a bike with no tires. Had a bird, a pet pigeon. And the pigeon stayed with him the whole time. I wonder if that pigeon's injured. I wonder if he's taking advantage of that pigeon. And rode off on a bike with no tires. Crazy shit. But like I said, I mean, I don't know. Because I think at this point, let them live with their sickness, with their illness, with this crazy mentality. Let them destroy each other. Let them become each other's problems. Because I'd always be them sucker niggas who are so desperate for some action. They'll still fuck with them. But I'm just trying to tell niggas the warning signs. And just look, you see these things. She has issues. Don't mess with her. Leave it alone. Run far, far away. Because if you're, especially these women who cover themselves up with all this extra shit, that's signs that they don't like who they are. If they're putting all this unnatural shit on themselves, they're not comfortable with themselves. It's not even that they want to be like other women so much. They're just so uncomfortable in their own skin. And then if you embrace that, well, it is a problem. Of course there's no women in here. Because then they'd have to be accountable for it. Lady check. Are there any women in here? Any women in the den this evening? I'm telling you, I'm tired of Honcho. And all he does is he just bashes on the women. And we don't have any rebuttals for anything that he's saying, and we don't like it. Okay, Chalk 10. Oh, Bill. Okay. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. I may have been wrong. We got some good ladies in here. We have Miss Chalk Milk. Always good to see you. We got Miss Bell. All is well with Miss Bell. While I'm doing that, let me see something here. Let's see. I guess there's one I wanted to show y'all, but I did not get the whole part because it's this dude. It's a video of a dude, and he's basically caught in a situation where he has a chick at his house, and it's a chick banging on his door. And the one inside is like, oh, nigga, you eat ass. Just tell him how you be eating ass. And all this. He's like, yeah, I do be eating ass. Like, but he's like caught up in this crazy ass situation. It's super fucking funny. But let's see. Let me see. Give y'all a little violence, and then we'll get into some of the stuff I want to talk about this evening. And then see, this is why I don't do the club. I'm too old for the club shit, right? I'm too old for the scene, right? I'm too old for that shit. Like, at best, if I was to go out, a dive bar somewhere, I'd rather just go to a restaurant with my family, bro. Like, that's the livest shit. Just go to a restaurant, have a good meal, have a good conversation, leave and go home. Like, there's nothing in a club for me. The women in the club are terrible. The drinks are overly expensive. And the chance of you getting shot increases by 34%. You know what I'm saying? Like, here it is. But look at this one in particular. Like, I haven't even watched this whole video. But this is what I noticed before I paused it earlier. You got a purse in one hand, right? And then you're slanging it in the other. It looks like there's white people in here. What's going on? Get out, white people. Save yourselves. What's wrong with y'all? Oh, it's a WWE match. Is niggas taking chairs outside? Like, what is going on right now? Like, why is everybody getting a chair? Like, I'm saying, nobody fights anymore. Like, everybody just in here just throwing chairs. I think a drink might have got slung. And look at this chair right there. Like, what is going on? This is a fucking, a TLC match? Like, what is going on?
Brought the chair outside.
That's what I was saying. That's what I thought I was tripping. Like, a nigga brought the chair outside. Like, and here's the thing, the crazy part. Like, even after all this, niggas gonna go back the next night that it's open. They gonna go back tomorrow night, or if it's open next week, they gonna be back to, oh, it was lit last. They gonna go back. Now, that's what I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't comprehend it.
Just don't get no fuck. Cops right here.
They still got the chair out this motherfucker.
Bro, he got the chair. Like, take the chair back. They don't get no fuck. Police right here. Yo, they're jumping dog. They only got one shoe. Oh, see? That's the sign. That's the cue to get up out of here.
Bye.
That's what I was waiting on. I was just like, man, it's taking an abnormally long time for the shots to ring out. Like, niggas done got dropped, the chairs done came out, ain't nobody shot nobody yet. Like, I was wondering. Okay. And I believe this was in Milwaukee, right? So, you know, they don't do shit anymore. I think with Milwaukee and who else? There's another one, like cops. I think did they defund them or whatever? Like I said, they don't do shit anymore. They're not even going to try to stop them. They have no.
A gay man tells you he's gay, you believe that.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, I got more wokey woke videos for y'all later. Is anybody in the den? I hope not. If anybody in the den does live in these environments, I pray for you. I pray for your safety each and every night. Because I want y'all to come back. I like y'all. I like most of y'all. I don't think there's anybody in the den that I don't like. I'm trying to think. Has there been anybody that's come to the den that I do know? Oh shit! Did it play out loud? Oh man. If it didn't, hold on. Let me see if I can bring that back. I don't know. I don't think I have the desktop audio on. Just appreciate the love, Dan. That was a great comment. Hold on. Flippity flippity flap. I was caught off guard. Oh man. Let me see if I can bring that back up. That was a great comment. All right, hold on. Bring that back one time for the people. And that's what I'm saying, man. I remember when YouTube was great. Like, you could do, I'm gonna say almost pretty much anything. But here we go. Appreciate the love, Dan the man. And so, like I said, it's unfortunate that people do have to deal with this. And I know we got some youngsters, and I think the Den has helped some youngsters realize, hey, man, you know, a lot of that shit that you was getting caught up into that you it still didn't hear it. All right, hold on. God damn it. Let me see. See, I don't know what is up with my freaking audio tonight. Let me do this. This is what we're gonna do. Hold on. Because for some reason I have to use that second one. Let's try it. In the words of my guy man up, one more again.
This is that. I ain't giving Vincent and Prod any more of my money to censor people.
A nice cool beverage. Trill. What it look like? Orange Fanta? We'll say orange Fanta. All right. Told you we going back. Going way back to the old school dance. What I was saying, I was onto something, and Trill distracted me. I blame Trill for everything going wrong in the den right now. No, it's a multitude of things. So a couple of things going on. So like I said, I wanted to talk about Sherman. I wanted to talk about the disappearance of Sean King, right? And the Sean King thing, make that relatively short and sweet. Like, if you don't know who Sean King is this white guy who has been finagling black folks for a long, long time, right? But I got on the Twitters. Y'all know, I don't go to toxic clubs like this, but I go to Twitter. That's where I get all my toxicity from, right? If I need my dose of daily toxicity, I go to Twitter and I see all the crazy people. Damn, it still didn't fucking play. I gotta figure out what the fuck is going on. It said, "This is Dan. I ain't giving that Susan Broad any more of my money to censor people." I'm mad that it didn't play. Like, so when the last video was playing, could y'all hear the audio from the last video? Because I don't know why. See, at first the shit was playing through the speakers instead of the headphones, and then now, I don't fucking know. I don't know. Yeah, look, I ain't never said I was the world's greatest host. I just said I'm a host, nigga. Diversity hire, all right? That's the new phrase. But yeah, so the dude, Sean King, like I said, is a white dude who's been telling everybody he's black. And then apparently, I don't know how followers he have on the account. He's made himself relatively popular for whatever reason. I don't know why, from lying to people. Because, like, I don't know, niggas got this weird thing. Like, I don't understand, like, niggas' relationships with white people. And y'all go, just hear me out. Just, like, listen to what I'm saying, right? I don't understand black-white relationships. I get all that. I'm talking about, like, niggas. Because I was thinking about this shit earlier, right? Like, niggas will sit here and swear up and down they hate white folks. But then, like, get mad when, say, like, more right-wing people don't really give a fuck about what they got going on. Then, we'll get mad at more left-leaning people, you know, for cultural appropriation and this, that, and the third. And it's just like, I've just come to realize, like, niggas is just mad, right? And so, and it's just like, why, right? I don't get it. But let a white person do something, quote unquote, pro-blackish. They go nuts, right? So Sean King just been saying, "Oh, black people great, this, that, and 30." Again, a grift, and they give you money, they giving him money and all this other shit. They love Sean King, even though he's a fucking fraud. Then, I don't know if y'all saw the video, and it was somebody interviewing like this dude and this chick out somewhere, I think in the city, somewhere here in Houston. And the dude was like, "What can you do to get out the hood?" And they like, "You shouldn't go out. You just need to stack your money and don't be going out," like, while they're out drunk. And then this white dude, country ass sounding white dude, comes along and he's like, "Yeah, I love the hood. I want to go to the hood," or something like that. And he starts rapping fucking Mike Jones, right? Still tipping and shit. Raps like the whole verse. And they go nuts. They love shit like that. Or, like, white people who can dance. They love that shit. It's like, they'll sit here and get mad about some cultural appropriation and then want to fucking, Then fucking that way. Yes. That one. Hold on. I'm for the y'all know this one. I might still hold on. Cause I had this saved in the thing. I don't know if I still have this one saved. But yeah, for the this one here. This is the most bizarre thing to me, right? Why did I screenshot that when I could have just saved it? Obviously, I'm not thinking clearly. But like simple shit, they love it. And it's just like, dog, you don't I don't know, I don't get it. I don't fucking understand it. You know, man, again, it's something like this stuff I just stopped trying to. I've stopped trying to because there's no logic with dealing with certain individuals. Like I have no issue with nobody, bro. Like I'm fortunate to have been able to interact with all types of people growing up. You know what I'm saying? I was blessed for that because what I realized is there's a lot of people who are, I won't say uncultured, but they're just unaware, you know, and they've only been around a certain group of people their whole life. And they don't realize that that particular group of people there has kind of manipulated them and their thought process. And so, anyway, it is what it is. It's, again, like not my job to try to save them from that. I could connect my phone that way. I'm just going to do this a difficult way. But, so, again, the tube starts rapping. So, but here's Sean King, right? And they love Sean King for whatever reason. Even though Sean King has been exposed multiple times over, for one, not being a black guy. Dude just went and got a fade and start calling himself black. I want to see the results of the 23andMe test, right? Just have him take a 23andMe and we'll go from there, right? And then, like, you know, there's been multiple black women's works that he's stolen. Like, told him, oh, yeah, I'm going to put you on. I'm going to help you with this and help you with that. And, you know, this, that, and the third. And they send him shit. He turns around, throws his name on it, puts it out there. You know, and again, and he takes credit for this shit while these women get put on the back burner. Oh, what is this? Is this the one? Yes. And so, again, like I say, he's been grifting, he's been frauding, he's been manipulating his way to fame and fortune. He jumps out in every situation where something happens to a black person and acts like, oh, this is racism, this, and this. And he's like, he tries to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, exactly. Like Vlad. Again, they wonder why, but then, you know, like what they say, Vlad is the feds or something. Like niggas go in there and fucking, like, he's not the feds. Y'all tell everything. Y'all want this attention so bad that y'all air yourselves out and then wonder why y'all get caught up. Or y'all put all the shit on the fucking gram like y'all are doing it to yourselves. One of my favorite pictures on the internet. This right here, when it comes to cultural appropriation, right? This is the one I've never understood. Like when we'll sit here and bitch all day about some fucking cornrows or some French braids or some shit with a head full of fucking blonde ass hair, you know what I'm saying, that don't look nothing like the texture that grows out of their skull. But it is what it is, right? Put this in the background. We're gonna slide this right. We're gonna leave this up for a little while. I'm quite fond of it. I want to get that explained. I would love for a black woman to explain this, to how this makes sense to me, because I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't comprehend it. Maybe I'm the stupid one. But anyway, like I said, so the whole thing I'm saying about this, about Sean King, is apparently his Twitter account was either deactivated or deleted or something, right? And it no longer exists. And so people were going nuts about this, you know what I'm saying? But he has the greatest nickname. But let me see if I can pull up a couple of those wonderful nicknames for you guys. There's just so many. I can never get them all. I had a list and I lost it. I don't care about Giannis. I guess he's moved out of the list now since the game and everything. The only Sean King I care about is the ex-quarterback. And I don't care about him. So, I guess I lied about that. That is not how you spell Sean. There we go. See, I know, as soon as I look up. Yeah, so, and I guess it was a big deal because he had 1.1 million followers, right? And so now that it's gone, people are wondering what has happened, right? Where is he at? But, so people are kind of like figuring if something's happened, either he's going to get exposed, either something major's happened. I think this may be another future grift. He's probably going to say the government shut him down because they don't, like what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Super crazy. And I think he's anyway. Anywho. And so, like I said, it's just everybody's kind of wondering. What? So he's trying to get people to fucking send money to his old lady? Even though he's living a millionaire lifestyle? Anyway, I'm trying to find some of the great nicknames. Now I'm mad because I got caught up in some other shit. The dude is a world-class grifter, right? Oh, here we go. Talcum X, Cream, not Kareem, Cream Abdul-Jabbar, Tupac Shakur, Alexander Scamilton, Snow J. Simpson, Hewless P. Newton, Crooker T. Washington, Chalkus Garvey. These are classics. That's like the one thing Black Twitter is good for. They will definitely come up with some ways to fucking clown your ass. I'll drop those in there for y'all so y'all can actually see them. Oh man, that stupid ass freestyle. That shit was dumb. That was the one thing on Eminem. And I was like, yeah, we could have did without that. You're not helping much. So yeah, so anyway, everybody's curious, why does his town gets canceled? What's going on? Like I said, I'm pretty sure he's going to come back and say some kind of crazy shit to make it more, to make it seem like he's just something happened to him and he needs your support because they're trying to shut him down, So that's all I think it is. Don't let Jeffrey Sean King Freeze going to come back bigger, badder, and wider than ever with a new grift to boot. That's funny. So that's the whole thing about Sean King, the disappearance of him. Everybody's wondering why. And again, you got a lot of these outlets who come in and back him up when, again, what's that shit they call that shit? Blackfishing? He's the original Blackfish, right? But there's that. Katie Hill, that freak. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Katie Hill was the one who was getting it on. She was the bisexual chick, the congresswoman or whatever, and she was getting freaky with one of her aides. And I think her husband was down with the shit too. Martin Luther Blank, Louis Farrakhan. And oh wow, California's. Whew. So yeah, and the reason why I brought up Katie Hill, okay, and I'm going to bring this up, and I want y'all to see, it's not even really her I want to get into, but it's a tweet that she made, and I shared this in the Discord because it's to the point where I honestly can't tell if people are trolling or they are serious. I gotta pull up a window here. Give me just a second. Window capture. Hide that. I guess I could have did it through there, but we'll do this. All right. So, share my screen with you guys. All right. Get that out of there. Y'all don't need to see that. You're trying to send me emails. I will not answer them. Here we go. Says, there we go. That's what I'm supposed to do. And, all right. So it says, I know too many jabbed people who have gotten the airplane variant, right? Bring back your mask, folks. And so this makes me wonder, well, is it the jab that's causing the variant? Is it the jab that's ineffective? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Katie Hill did a bunch of wild shit. She like the first thing she was, like I said, she had took like a picture in office while like brushing one of her aide's hair, but she was like butt ass naked when she did it. So yeah, that was kind of wild. So you got these comments though, right? So it's like, why? If you're vaccinated, you're highly protected from all variants. That doesn't mean you can't get it, but even if you do, the risk of serious symptoms or worse are extremely low if you're jabbed. It's the unjabbed who need to be wearing masks around each other. Right? And then you got if. Just wear the mask, bro. It's not hard, I promise. Why deal with the potential being the key word, sickness at all? Be proactive. Now we know what this guy says. Stop driving. Why deal with the potential possibility of an accident, even if it's someone else who's negligent? Be proactive. And then you got people going on to that. But like I said, oh yeah. Look at these people. These people make rules. Like, you wouldn't even talk to these people in school when you were a kid. And they get to tell you what to do now, right? That's crazy. We got this one. This is to be expected. They weren't designed to prevent infection, but rather suppress symptoms and active disease. They're very successful in that regard. If that's the case, then why do you need it? Why make a big deal about it? If I feel that doing things that put me in a better position health-wise work for me, why are you trying to force this stuff on me? If it's going to minimize and not protect, then what's the point of everybody else getting it? If you're doing your due diligence for yourself, why does it matter? You know what I mean? How it's impacting other people. I've never stopped wearing them indoors. Outside, I'm rarely near people. This Gage person is funny. Agreed. So far, LA and San Fran reinstituted mask door. Waiting on San Diego. It's not safe. Like, this makes me realize how weak this country has become. How fearful we are. I blame the box. I blame this box that I'm in right now. This box here, right here. This is what has taken control of people's minds. This is what has made people weak. They listen to it. They don't go out and live for themselves. They don't think for themselves. And then, like some of the videos I showed you yesterday, the chick with the fucking 4 inhalers, right? And it's your fault that you're not protecting yourself because she's got a husband with a broke back and she needs 4 inhalers and an iron lung, and you better do what you got to do, even though, right, it's proven that none of this stuff works. Well, if you think it works so effectively, well, why don't you wear yours? And you should be protected, right? That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I bet there are people who wear their masks in the shower. I really do. I guarantee it. I guarantee that there are people who wear their masks in the shower. So here's the thing. Let's talk about Richard Sherman, right? And so, let me preface this with, I didn't look all the way into it. Now, I heard he was drunk. I heard he was beating on his father-in-law's door. I have not heard the 911 call. And it was something else I was going to say. But I was very disappointed in the video I did see, right? That was not some player shit. So, he was charged with 5 misdemeanors. Oh, and he's a free agent. Because I was going to say, I didn't know if he was with anybody. That might not be good. He might remain a free agent. Charged with driving under the influence, reckless endangerment of roadway workers, criminal trespass in the 2nd degree, domestic violence designation, resisting arrest, and malicious mischief in the 3rd degree. Malicious mischief. He pled not guilty to all 5 charges later Friday, but then said, I'm deeply remorseful for my actions on Tuesday night. I behaved in a manner I'm not proud of. I've been dealing with some personal challenges over the last several months, but that's not an excuse for how I acted. The importance of mental and emotional health is extremely real, and I vow to get the help I need. I appreciate all the people who've reached out and supported me and my family, including our community here in Seattle. I'm grateful to have such an amazing wife, family, and support system to lean on during this time. Now, that's the odd thing with appreciate the love. It's all an illusion. Oh man. Oh my goodness. Oh, I forgot. Let me put this back up here. I like that little thing. Makes you feel cool when a little neon thing comes up. I feel like a real talk show host. Check out the neons. So he'll remain out of jail. Next pre-trial hearing is August 13th. Right? And so again, you know, I don't know how I feel about the whole situation. I haven't heard the call, right? So I've heard a lot of people say the call was pretty crazy. Now, I was very disappointed in what I saw. Bilderberg, what's the motherfucking deal? Hope all is well with you, sir. Like I said, I saw the doorbell camera, and that's cause for concern. Had it been Richard Sherman at my door, well, we'd be having a different topic, right? It'd be in memoriam or whatever the word is. And again, it seems like his wife is backing him in this situation. I don't know. Like I said, and that's why I found it kind of weird. Like, I don't know what exactly took place. So, you know, when I open up the lines here in a little bit, you know, if you guys really want to speak on that, you know, maybe you can enlighten me a little bit more on these things. But like I said, from what I did see, I was not, because at first it was what, burglary? Yeah, that's what they were saying, burglary and something else, right? And I was like, oh, that's not a good look. Like, who is he burglarizing? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, it's not. Yeah, when I saw, like I said, when I see him on the video, I was like, oh, that's wild. You know what I mean? His wife, Ashley Moss. That's interesting. Did she not take his last name? So it said, three of the charges emanated from a Wednesday morning incident in which Sherman arrived at his wife's parents' home, attempted to force her way in the house. I did see that. Officers were called to the scene. Sherman allegedly caused damage to the door of the residence while trying to enter the home, which brought about the malicious mischief charge. Police arrived at the scene, spoke with Sherman. He attempted to walk away. Officers made physical contact with Sherman, who resisted. In the altercation that followed, a K-9 was deployed to help in getting Sherman into custody. He's got his ass bit. Said Sherman and an officer sustained minor injuries. Said no family members were injured. Like I said, I know she said some things and she was just kind of like that. She was backing him. And again, 5-time Pro Bowler, 3 seasons with the 49ers, and he's currently a free agent. Yeah, that might be it. That might be it for him, bro. 10 years already won. 10 years in the league is a lifetime. You know, to be honest, he done got the juice he once had. And so a 911 call earlier in the evening reported a possibly impaired driver that entered a closed construction zone. The license plate reported Sherman as the owner of that car, which was found later in a nearby parking lot and appeared to have sustained significant damage. This incident led to the DUI and reckless endangerment of roadway workers charges. He was out working that late. Send them niggas to Houston. Maybe we can get some of these fucking roads finally fucking done. So again, like I said, I'm neither here nor there on Richard Sherman. Like as a player, never played for my team, so give a shit. But the Legion of Boom was great to watch when they were thriving. But again, I always say, you know, like them for what you know them for. So as a football player, cool. This is an off the field incident, which, like I said, it's not a good look. That might be the end of Richard Sherman as far as you ever see him in a football uniform ever again. You know, that's not a good look at all. To Sherman appeared with his. See, this is what I'm saying. So in one article it says Ashley Moss, the other one says Ashley Sherman, right? So what the fuck is going on here, right? Miss Sarah, how are you doing? Let's see. And so basically saying the same thing. Says, well, I don't care about the Packers either. So, with that being said, I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do one more thing for you open up the line. Because you know I got to show y'all terrible stuff. If I see terrible things, then I have to share the terrible things with y'all. And I showed y'all a lot of the weirdos yesterday. I didn't realize that. Remember that chick I showed y'all yesterday with all the fucking, she had like the piercing here, there, and she had the blonde hair. She had like a chili bowl. Like a real, like the neuroqueer, right? Like, she had a chili bowl. But she had that other shit going on. Like, why are these people always so weird? No, I don't want y'all to, can't give it away to y'all. Gravy, baby, always good to hear. Hold on, let me. I still don't understand that whole gender thing.
Ever notice that when a gay man tells you he's gay, you believe him?
I don't even want to hear all that bad stuff. And you know what? Nah, I don't think I was gonna say. I haven't been on Twitch in a while.
Have you ever noticed that when a gay man tells you he's gay?
I don't. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. That one, and see your thoughts on this. Yeah, Trill's gonna get attacked. He's gonna get they're gonna bring the chair outside for you like they did in Milwaukee. I wish I'd have got all three parts of that damn dude. Oh, I didn't show y'all this other shit. This crackhead shit. Alright, watch this. I'll show y'all the crackhead shit that will open up the lines.
A man tells you he's gay, you believe him. When a bi man tells you he's bi, you think he's gay. When a lesbian tells you she's a lesbian, you think that she's bi. And when a bi girl tells you she's bi, you think that she's straight and just faking it for attention. All of this assumes attraction to men. It assumes and expects that we will center our lives and therefore our attraction around men. This is the way that male entitlement and misogyny play into homophobia.
Make any sense to y'all? Like, does that make any sense to y'all? This is the one. This, damn it, I got this one I want to show y'all from yesterday. I really forgot. And again, all the signs are there, right? But also, what's crazy though, there are some that have infiltrated, like that you can't tell. They look normal. Is it? I didn't see it. Let me see. Bring it back.
Have you ever noticed that when a gay man tells you he's gay, you believe him? When a bi man tells you he's bi, you think he's gay. When a lesbian tells you she's a lesbian, you think that she's bi. And when a bi girl tells you she's bi, you think that she's straight and just faking it for attention. All of this assumes attraction to men. It assumes and expects that we will center our lives and therefore our attraction around men. This is the way that male entitlement and misogyny play into homophobia.
There's people who wake up thinking about this all day long. There's people who wake up and this is their life. They need something. Who cares? Oh my God, there's so much. There's so much of this stuff that I mean. But like I tell you, again, niggas with people, not niggas, people with their fucking nose rings, those are the worst. Like, if they got their nose pierced, you gotta watch out for them. I don't care if it was fucking Tupac. I gotta watch out for him too. Alright, I can't, there's so much I want to show y'all, but there's too much. Like, I don't have enough time to go through all of it. Oh, I believe it. I believe it that there's I'm telling you, like, all these things are crazy stuff. Yeah, the witchcraft and that weird sexcraft shit. Like, you know, I've heard that there are politicians who get into that weirdo shit, right? Could you imagine having to be into some of that stuff with, like, if Hillary was trying to win? Because I heard they said, like, in Hillary's campaign, there was, I'd be disgusted. Bill wouldn't even do it. What makes you think somebody else would? All right. I promise. 1, 2, 3. I got 3 of these wokey woke videos and a crackhead. All right. So I'm gonna let y'all choose. Black guy wokey woke. Sherbert head wokey woke. Crackhead or pronoun wokey woke. Yeah, that bull nose shit. If it's a bull nose, it's some bullshit. That's all I can tell you. If they got that bull ring, you are in for some bull shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh, we're gonna watch all 4. Which y'all prefer? You want to see the crackhead first? All right. I almost felt bad for this crackhead. Then I remembered it was a crackhead. We'll just get this crack out the way.
You doing it wrong on blood, for real. Let me get my money worth, for real. Cause you doing it wrong. Look, turn to the side so I can get it, yeah. Cause you doing it wrong. I'm trying to get it all the way out. Damn! 5 minutes. $5, 5 minutes. Your shit smell like an ashtray. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Let me see it. I'm gonna give you 10 more. Let me burn that side too.
My ponytail is gone.
Let me get my money. You doing it wrong on blood, for real. Let me get my money worth, for real. Cause you doing it wrong. Look, turn to the side so I can get it, yeah. Cause you doing it wrong. I'm trying to get it all the way out. Damn! 5 minutes. $5, 5 minutes. Your shit smell like an ashtray. Let me see. Let me see.
My ponytail go.
Let me see.
Nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Let me see it. I'm gonna give you 10 more. Let me burn that side too.
Motherfucking ponytail is gone.
Let me get my money. You doing it wrong.
You can't even say that. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. And this is why I say, niggas don't give a fuck about other niggas. Down bad. Nobody give a shit about this motherfucker. And it's very unfortunate. This nigga setting the fucking hair on fire. It's crazy. It's crazy. Don't give a shit. And probably prior to the drugs, a very unique looking woman. Now, they're getting their fucking ponytail set on fire for $5. There are people out there that we're supposed to care about that do shit like this. I'm not talking about the dope fiend. We're supposed to think that these people are good people, and we should be worried about them, right? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it's not the junkie. Like I said, it's the person that's willing to do this to that person. And it's crazy. It's fucking wild. And honestly, like, if you want to keep it super real, man, you feel bad. I feel bad for original junkies. Like those that got on crack when it first came out before you really knew the lasting side effects, right? Or not side effects, but the outcome, what was going to happen. You know, it was just cheap coke, you know? Then you wonder about like new crackheads, right? But then you wonder how that happens, and a lot of them are young. A lot of them end up in households like this, didn't have people to care for them, love them, and they end up hanging around motherfuckers like this, just wanting somebody to acknowledge them. Get put on some shit, and then there you go. You know what I mean? Like, or trying some other shit, or just doing some shit, and there you go. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's really wild. But we're gonna go to something worse. I agree, and that's what I'm saying. We over here doing it to ourselves. So they're trying to help this woman then get out the street. Now if she buying some dope, you're gonna make some money, or you're gonna take advantage of her, her flaws for entertainment. What do you get out of this? What do you get out of set this woman's hair on fire? Wild shit. All right. We got 3 wokety wokes. We got a sherbet haired wokety woke, a pronoun wokety woke, and some nigga wokety woke. Just disappointing nigga wokety woke. That's what I'm gonna call him. Disappointing nigga. Because he disappoints me. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Man. Well, that's what's up, man. I'm glad. Also, I'm glad. Man, trust me. Bro, and we just like mentioned, I think about some people I went to school with and where shit took them. And I mean, like I say, this is early on in school. I think about there was chicks who were beautiful. They were beautiful. Got to fucking with the wrong motherfuckers. You see them now, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Some of them doing some shit called that gangster. Looking real bad. Like, it's crazy. It can happen real fast. You're not lying, but I'm glad that you made the right decision. I know that can be a real tough thing to do. You know what I'm saying? I know it can be real tough. So salute to you, man. Salute to you, because I'm just thinking about, like you mentioned, that just got me thinking about some shit. Yeah, we live in a crazy world, man. Yeah. Yeah. That's fucking wild. I'm thinking about a particular individual, and it's just like it's man, that's wild. Wherever they are today, I hope they're all right. I think we're gonna go from least worst, in my opinion, to the worst. So we're gonna go with this disappointing nigga first. But the same thing is that as quickly as it can turn bad, man, you know, it can turn good the same way. You know, you got to make some serious changes and some things. You know, you got to realize some things, but it can be just as good. But like I said, it all comes down on the decision that you make. All right, let me see. Let's go with that.
I hear one more piece of shit talk about a 99% survival rate, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. In fact, I hope you end up in a restaurant with 100 people and hope you start choking. I hope I'm in there. I walk over to you as you're choking to death and say, oh, I'm sorry. Are you choking? Well, you know what? There's a 99% survival rate and everybody else is fine. The second somebody says, well, we should probably give them the Heimlich, I'm gonna say, well, you know, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Let's just pray it away. Let's pray that half pork chop away. Go fuck yourself. I hear one more piece of shit talk about a 99% survival rate, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. In fact, I hope you end up in a restaurant with 100 people and hope you start choking. I hope I'm in there. I walk over to you as you're choking to death and say, oh, I'm sorry. Are you choking? Well, you know what? There's a 99% survival rate and everybody else is fine. The second somebody says, well, we should probably give them the Heimlich, I'm gonna say, well, you know, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. Let's just pray it away. Let's pray that half pork chop away. Go fuck yourself.
I apologize. I be playing myself sometimes. I played myself. Play as fuck up. But I was saying I didn't understand his correlation or his logic. And then I was fussing at Shannon because I told Shannon you can't just high and buy us in the den. We don't want your drive-by hellos. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where do you think this guy falls on the spectrum? Appreciate the love, the lovely Miss Sarah Lou. Like I said, I be playing myself sometimes, y'all. You know. I apologize. That guy there is Gerald L. Jones. Got the fist and all, right? That is one crazy POC. I don't think I've ever used that fucking phrase. I just did. For those of you who are uneducated on how to properly utilize the pronouns, here's a crash course for you.
When people ask me what my pronouns are, and I'm like, yeah, they or she is fine. It's true. But when someone uses they for me, I feel like flooded with warmth. And when someone uses she for me, I'm like, I exist. I've been perceived. So it's fine, especially if you're queer. But if you a straight person, I'm not a she to you.
And we're expected to know these guidelines and know these rules, right? That's why I said, fuck all that, bro. I'm not going to participate in the mental gymnastics, right? I'm going to watch the damn U.S. gymnastics team. You think I'm going to do this goofy shit? You just said they or she is. I feel warmth when they say they. Like, what kind of... Now, if this is not signifying mental, if this is not a mental thing, what else is it? All right. Just for the record, one more time.
When people ask me what my pronouns are, and I'm like, yeah, they or she is fine. It's true. But when someone uses they for me, I feel like flooded with warmth.
Bull ring. 2 extra rings over here. Multiple rings over there. A bunch of tattoos. I don't know if that's a natural colored hairstyle or we're doing something unique. The signs are all there. People who do these things to themselves are not happy with themselves. Like when you start going to these extreme lengths to just do all this crazy stuff, there's something going on, right? So, yeah, I mean, even myself, I've really been debating as of late. Actually, as of late, I've been thinking about it for a while. It's a weird thing. Weird things pop up on my screen. I've been really thinking about going getting my shit removed, like all my tattoos and shit removed, just because. But I can't lie. I do like, to me, tattoos are therapy. It's just that I like the pain, but it is what it is. Oh, that bitch interrupted me at Walmart. She got a problem. Oh, yeah, we finna fight. I think we gotta look at the rubber bands. Some chick said, "Well, I put on the rubber bands so you know what pronoun to use." Like, I'm not here to play this game. I ought to just not talk to you. I ought to just not acknowledge you. Then that way, I'm not offending you by saying something that you're not. I just won't even deal with you. But then, I'm a bigot. My pronoun is bigot. I'll take it. All right. So this last one, you guys are going to enjoy. Yeah, and that's the thing, though. There are normal gay people, right? Lesbian people and all that other stuff. But it's these people who take this shit to the extremes, like, where the squeaky wheel gets the grease. And this becomes the representation of these communities. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Shannon, your pronouns are vegetable and cucumber. Let's watch this next video.
I'm here. I'm here. And I know you're scared. I know you don't know what to do. But I've got you and I won't leave you. And I love you and I'm so sorry that you're scared. But it's okay to feel. It's safe to feel. It's safe to cry. It's safe to move through it. You're safe. I've got you. I won't leave you. I can feel big emotions. I can hold space for myself. Crying is beautiful. Crying is healthy. Crying is not negative. It's okay to feel. It's okay to surrender. Keep breathing.
That beat was jamming. I thought that shit was going hard. I was feeling that shit. That shit was going live. Everything ain't for everybody. Bro, oh my goodness. Woo! First time is good, the second time is always better. One more time, and I'm gonna open up the line.
I'm here. I'm here. And I know you're scared. I know you don't know what to do. But I've got you and I won't leave you. And I love you and I'm so
Am I tripping? Or is this broad? Well, I don't know. I'm assuming it's a broad. I don't even know where we are right now. Motherfucker's hairy as shit. Like, look at this leg. Look at his arm. Like, am I tripping? Lime Dime Mermaid. That makes a lot of sense. Like, where do you find time to dye your hair and not shave? Bitch look like she got into a fucking. Was it Grover? It looked like she got assaulted by Grover. There was something really bad going on here. This is terrible. This is a terrible thing. Let's keep watching.
sorry that you're scared. But it's okay to feel. It's safe to feel. It's safe to cry. It's safe to move through it. You're safe. I've got you. I won't leave you. I can feel big emotions. I can hold space for myself. Crying is beautiful. Crying is healthy. Crying is not negative. It's okay to feel. It's okay to surrender. Keep breathing.
No bad. I was shouting out to the lovely Miss Sarah Lou for the Cash App love. Oh my goodness, bro. That song goes really hard. That song goes really, really hard. Like I would jam this. Like if she wasn't talking, like if she wasn't, I'm like, I'm gonna go find that beat. Like I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna have it in the background. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, can y'all still not hear me, or is it have we caught up here? Let me know. Sometimes things be happening. Oh. Well, I want everybody but Shannon to hear me. I don't want Shannon to hear me. Shannon's a terrible person. But let me see. Oh my goodness. It is live in a crazy world. We live in these people understand this, right? This person has just as much say-so in society as you or I or people who are going door to door knocking and sharing information on where you can get the jab, as if you didn't know, as if it's not on every. Did we talk about vax that ass up? I don't know if we did. Maybe we mentioned it. Maybe we didn't talk about it enough. I'm so disgusted with Juvie and Manny Fresh. You took a classic. A classic. A Southern classic. And you turned it into this. I wonder how much Juvie got paid for that shit. Now you turned it into pure propaganda. And like, does Cash Money not own that? Did like Birdman get a cut out of that shit? Birdman on him, yeah. Woody, you gotta vax that ass up, Woody. We live in a terrible society. We live in a society, but it's terrible. You can't even like, how do you start that off? Cash Money taking over for the 99 or 2000. What you got? Coronavirus taking over for the 2020 and the. I ain't got nothing for it. It doesn't even roll. It doesn't even. Yeah, it don't. But I thought, didn't somebody say Juvie was doing something? I thought he had a. I don't fucking know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's sad because, like I said, I used to really like Juvenile. Like Juvenile, Juvie the Great was was a great album. In college, whew, that album was a soundtrack to a lot of my shenanigans. So, there's that. All right. Oh my God, we live in a clown world. Like, because there's so much more I could show. Like, especially like with the wokey woke shit. Oh my God, people taking people to go watch drag queens read. I said I wasn't gonna show y'all no more. I got one last one, okay? And the only reason I'm gonna show y'all this is because this is a video of one of our den folk. Alright? I didn't want to put him out like that. I did not want to I didn't want to air him out. Okay? And shout out to the lovely Miss Sarah. I don't know if you were in here when I said it, but I said thank you so much. I appreciate the Cash App love. Close the wage gap. Hit that Cash App. Yeah, we have one of our very own den folks is super woke, and I hate to do him like this. I wasn't gonna share it, but I have to. Very own den folk.
Oh, I can't believe I have to say this, but January 6th was a big deal, okay? It was one of the worst attacks on America in history, okay? So it just boggles my mind that so many conservatives are trying to play this down as hugs and kisses or a simple break-in. No, this was awful. This is one of the worst attacks on the Capitol since the Civil War, okay? So don't believe the hype. This needs to have serious consequences for everyone involved, including the person that called the attack.
Yes. That was Dakota. You gotta tell him I said it was him. What are you gonna do about it? I'll pull up where he work if he got a problem with it. Oh my God, we live in a society. One of the worst attacks on American soil ever. Worst shit is happening on a random street corner in Chicago right now. So again, it's people are. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, I did a lot of crazy talking. Damn, I've talked for a long time. I did not realize I talked that much. All these crazy little videos. Where we at? Let's open. Exactly. No, and I can't talk too much shit now because Houston's getting bad. They fucking had a shooting at the fucking the Galleria. Once they're still in a very nice area. It's becoming a fucking cesspool, bro. It is. Like, it's unfortunate. Like, it is. I don't know what's going on in the city. Like, everybody and their mama is moving out here from all these other places. You know what I'm saying? And it's becoming fucking terrible. It's just like shit that, like, you know, shit we expect to happen in certain areas. Like, shit ain't happening in them areas no more. Them areas got gentrified, and it's happening in the nice places. So, I'll open it up. We'll chop it up for a few.
Recording in progress.
People like him burned down entire cities last summer over a base head. I have nothing but contempt for people like him.
Appreciate the love, Dan, man. Were y'all able to hear it? I don't know. I gotta figure out why it's not properly playing. But if you didn't, it said people like him burned up entire cities last year over a base head. I have nothing but contempt for people like him. You know what? Contempt was one of the little ones spelling words last week. So what I've been doing with her is, like, she has these weird books she likes to read about these fucking cats, right? And I'm not a fan of it, but if she's reading, hey, you know, as long as it ain't nothing too crazy, we can rock with it. Like, I scanned through it. It's just these weird cats, right? And so what I did is, like, so I started taking words out the book, you know, and so I flip through it randomly, and if it's a word that I don't think she either really knows the definition to, or I know she'll struggle with it, pronunciation, things of that nature, so I pick them out randomly. So they're spelling words that she will more than likely use. And contempt happened to be one of the words for last week. You know what's crazy, right? Oh, I got like, you're gonna be like, Hunter, shut up, we want to talk. I got two things I gotta mention, right? Malls are dying, but I think somebody enjoy. And again, like, I'm all for the not really for the pro-black stuffity stuff, but pro-black business, yeah. Like, I like to see niggas get into businesses that are not just hair related or clothing related or car wash related, barbers. Like, and again, there's nothing wrong with that because you need all that shit. But I like to see niggas diversify, like you, because black folks don't have any fucking manufacturing. They don't have anything like that. I'm not saying that we did or anything, but, you know, like I say, if the super pro-black, anti-white, whatever group, you know, sit there, oh, white people are the reason all of our problems. Like, okay. And so my deal is, like, if white people disappeared, like, right now, we still got the same fucking problems, right? Because niggas don't got shit together. So there's that whole thing. But I don't want you white people to disappear. I like y'all. Y'all are pretty cool to me. But apparently they just bought a mall. I forgot. I want to say it's in Georgia somewhere, right? And so I guess they're opening it up to trying to get a bunch of stores and things now. And I'm just kind of like, I like it, but I got like two issues with it. One, like you said, malls are dying, right? It's like nobody's really doing the mall thing. And part of the reason, one, is because the rise in online shopping, convenience, knowing that you can just get what you want without having to hope that it's there. And then two, like you said, you go to the mall, especially if you go somewhere where it's something nice, you get your fucking ass robbed. And it's an inconvenience, you know what I'm saying? And then you're talking about a black mall where, let's be honest, you can have nice shit, you can have upscale shit, but when you get groups of black folks together, and it could be nice black folks doing great things for society, eventually the niggas infiltrate, and then it becomes a fucking shithole. Shithole countries. I didn't say it. But, and so that's kind of what happened. So it's like, I liked it to see something different, but I think ultimately, I hope it works out. Because I talk about this spot out here where I'm at. They got this place called Katy Asian Town, right? And I like Katy Asian Town. And, oh shit, so I've been fucking in what is it like in California, San Francisco now? Like, what is it, under $300? Like, motherfuckers just running with shit. Like, they don't even care. They just walk out the store. I'm stealing this. Don't even worry. I'm just gonna steal this. I'm still all this right here. No fucking press control. Like, it's fucking stupid. But, you know, like the Katy Asian Town is dope because even though it's a lot of fucking food places, man, they have like a little Asian grocery store, which is cool. And they have unique foods and shit in there. But it's like, it's got like 3 little sections. And it's pretty much all foods. But you got Korean food, you have Japanese food, you have Chinese food, I guess Vietnamese. I'm just trying to think of the Asians that I know, and I'm assuming that they're there. Vietnamese. Where do Filipinos fall in the Asian spectrum? What's another? There's another one. There's another group that I've been forgetting, and I heard it like 2 days ago, and I haven't heard it. They're a smaller Asian group. It seems practically legal. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, here's my deal, right? And niggas sitting here talking about, ain't no this or that. Like, if I lived in California, I'd steal everything and sell it on eBay. I just go steal everything and just sell it on eBay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just like, that's what I do. Like, fuck it. Right? I just turn it into a business. Like, I just steal all my inventory. It's like, yeah, I'm stealing all this shit, but I'm selling on eBay. Like, why not? Like, why not? What? Fuck it. Like, nobody's going to do anything. All right, I'm out of inventory. You want what? All right, give me an hour. I got you. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, fuck it. Like, this is what we're doing now. Like, you have no excuse to be broke in California. You ain't got no job, just go steal a job. Like, just go steal some shit and fucking just sell it on eBay. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you know, whatever. I guess I would say sell it on Craigslist, but if they steal it from you, then it's kind of like a nobody wins situation. Fucking, oh man, yeah. Fucking Pacquiao. Pacquiao's I like Pacquiao. I'm not gonna. I thought he died though when he fought Marquez that last time though. That shit was crazy. But like, so this Katy Asian Town place, like I said, but they got all this stuff, and it's cool because you got mainly Asian people there. But as far as I've known, there hasn't been any issues. I'm pretty sure there's been stuff. Like, I'm not saying that Asian people don't steal either. They do stuff. They wear weird clothes. But like I say, it's cool. It's an environment where everybody pretty much gets along, even though you got a lot of the same shit going on. But I think there's a different like type of understanding and a level of respect for things there. I don't know. I just don't know if niggas could sustain the same type of shit. Because, yeah, you have a lot of, say you got some nice shit going on. You have upscale type niggatry going on. But eventually you got the scammers and the other motherfuckers. They want to do upscale shit even though they don't have upscale mentalities. And they start inviting other niggas, and then shit starts getting stolen and gets robbed and stuff. And it just becomes, like I say, a cesspool. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate. Man, HT's it will go down, baby. Y'all don't know, T360 Elite, the best trainer in the city, in my opinion, the country. So if you are anywhere near H-Town and you're trying to get right, or you know any young athletes trying to get right, man, you got to send them to the T360 Elite. Trust me, you're going to have them ready. Hope all is well, man. But like I said, it's just like, I don't know if niggas have the same mentality. We just don't have like the same respect for shit. Like, and don't get me wrong, there's lots of nice shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, cause who was I talking to? I might have been talking to Trill about it. Like, for some reason, it seems like in the black community, like we don't respect like the work some people put in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think in every community there's levels to shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody's been doing something for a long time, they put people on, they built something. You know what I'm saying? You got to give them a certain level of respect. Not saying that they're better than you, but there's a certain level of respect that they deserve. But you got a lot of people who are like, well, you know, I put my pants on the same way he put his pants on. You know what I'm saying? One leg at a time. Like, and yeah, that's true. But this person has put his pants on, help a lot of other people put their pants on. You know, I'm like, it's a different thing. All right, Miss Bell, you have a good evening. Glad you could come through. And so, like, to me, in different communities, there's hierarchies. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really believe that. Like, And so I have a lot of respect for people who do things, who built something from the ground up. You know what I mean? Like, not just, you know, on some overnight shit. But it is what it is. And so, but I don't think there's a lot of people who think like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess it is what it is. Y'all may or may not know this. And don't get it twisted. I love Miss Bell. Miss Bell's a wonderful lady. But one day in the Discord, she called me a moon cricket. She's not going to admit it. She won't tell y'all. But she called me a moon cricket. I was deeply hurt. I didn't think she had it in her. But, you know, it's still all love for Miss Bell for me. But, you know, all I'm saying is just that I'm hoping that it does well, right? I'm hoping that the mall, the Black Mall, does well. But here's the thing that I did love, right? Here's the thing that I love. And I saw a lot of people tripping on this, so this is like the reverse. I saw a black-owned Chinese food restaurant open up. I'm not sure where. And they're like black-owned Chinese food. And people are like, oh, I don't know, bro. Wait a minute, hold up on it. Like, wait, first, every Chinese food restaurant you go to, it's Mexicans cooking in the kitchen. So why can't niggas open up? I mean, they can get the recipe. Shit, all the recipes on the internet. So why can't there be a black-owned Chinese food? They come to the hood and open up all kind of restaurants. They got Chinese soul food restaurants and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, like, why can't there be a black-owned Chinese food restaurant? Like, I'm all with that shit. Like, I am cool with it. Like, I love to see it. Like, I want to see black folks diversify. Like, we all can't make the same shit. We all can't do barbecue. Like, everybody throw it. Everybody cold on the pit. Everybody uncle with the Jesus sandals is live on the pit. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. But we can't oversaturate the barbecue market. You feel me? So we got to diversify and get into other things. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, I love that. I'm not sure where it is. If it was somewhere in the city, I'd go check it out. But I love to see it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Mexicans, Asians. I'm telling y'all, maybe it's just me, right? But except for an Asian town over there, they are strictly Asian over there. I don't think I've seen nobody else but Asians working in that spot. But every other Asian restaurant I've gone to or whatever, like, I'll be looking in the back, like, what's going on back there? It's Hispanics cooking in the kitchen. Like, the Hispanics got everybody recipes. They ain't just doing Mexican food no more. They got it all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you said I've seen Asian open, non-Asian. Exactly. So that's my thing. It's like, that's my deal. Like, why not? If the food is good, let's rock with it. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If they are making excellent delicacies, I'm not knocking that. I'm not against that. So. Yeah, that's all I got on that shit. Dibbledy dabbledy. And I know we're a little past the time. I've been running my mouth, but I like fucking with y'all. Like I said, I'm trying to get back in that groove of where we're getting back to the nightly dens. There's always plenty to talk about. Like I said, there's always plenty of these crazy videos to share. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I am a little tired. But hold on, which one was it? Hold on one second. Hold on. Yeah, that what is that? That Louisiana fried chicken, that's like halal some shit, right? And halal, ain't that like a Middle Eastern thing? My old lady be getting on me. She's like, because I call everything. I'm like, yeah, baby, you know I can eat that shit. I'm gonna eat that halal shit. And she's like, man, you be eating that shit. Don't be halal. And I do got something to tell y'all, right? So if y'all were in here last night, y'all remember the beginning of the stream? I was a little bit miffed, right? I was a little bit PO'd. I was frustrated. I was annoyed. The thing on the water machine had broken, right? And so I told y'all I was probably going to have to go through. Let me see something. This might be it. I was gonna have to go through the trash to find it because I didn't realize there's this little piece that I thought might have been. No, not you. You shut up. It must be this one. Yeah, that's the one. All right, I'm gonna bring that back out of jail one more time. And so I was like, man, and it clicked to me that the shit was broken. And I was like, oh, I know where it might be because I was cleaning up the other day and I didn't realize that was a thing. I told y'all there was a particular individual, a very young individual, who didn't want to fess up to breaking the door, but we know what happened. So I got up early. They got up first thing in the morning, and so there's the trash, like the big trash can in the garage. You know, the one that goes out on fucking Mondays and Thursdays, and then you know, you got your one you keep in the kitchen. And well, Big Him isn't here, but his people didn't show up yesterday nor today, so I'm very disappointed in that. But we'll see. We got a guy supposed to come. The guy gave us a quote on the fucking pressure washing job. He's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest, like Hispanics do all the work. The shit that gets done around here, I love them. I've always liked Hispanic people. But like I said, so I had to go digging in the trash, right? And trash is disgusting. Oh shit, that's terrible. She's on such a punishment right now, because she is on lockdown for the summer. Like, no electronics, no nothing, because she did something she wasn't supposed to do, and I have her writing standards every other day. Lockdown, bedtime, getting up every day like you going to school. Like, it's I can be a stickler. So I had to get up today and dig through it. At first I was hoping it was in the kitchen trash. Like, maybe it's in the kitchen trash. Maybe, just maybe I threw it in the thing because I remember, you know, having the bag. But of course it wasn't in that one. And I had to go in the big stinky trash can. And I went through it, couldn't find it. I threw all the trash into another trash bag, went through it, couldn't find it. And I was like, let me just go back one more time just in case. And so in my second go round, after re-emptying, I found at the very bottom in some fucking jalapeno ranch that we had when we had got some Marco's pizza the other day. And fucking, yeah, I had to clean it off, sterilize it. And so here's the real stickler though, right? Here's the catch. And I feel like an asshole. So I went to go put it, I'm like, yeah, this is the piece. This is the piece I was looking for. And I went to go put it on the thing and I was like fooling with it. And the way I was putting it in, I'm like, nah, this don't look right. This might not have been it. And so I set it to the side. And I was like, shit, I did all that shit for nothing because that wasn't the piece that I fucking, that I needed, right? So my old lady gets up because I was on the phone, I was searching, trying to find, you know, if I could buy like a replacement door for the thing or anything like that. And there was nothing, you know what I'm saying? This fucking water machine's like $200, right? And so I was like, man, fuck that. Like, I was just trying to find a door. Couldn't find it. Doesn't exist. Like, fuck, probably gonna have to buy another fucking water machine. And so my old lady gets up. And she's like, look at you on the phone fucking around or some shit. I'm like, nah, I'm fucking trying to get this fucking, find this damn door. And she's like, what door? I'm like, the water machine door. It's like, I got up and I found the fucking piece, but apparently it's not the piece that fits. So she started talking shit. Well, then you didn't find the piece. I'm like, I did find the piece. I found the fucking piece that I was looking for. It just didn't happen to be the piece that we needed, right? So it's like, well, then you didn't find the piece. I'm like, I did find the piece. I found what I was looking for, but it just wasn't what we needed. So I had set it in the fucking kitchen on a thing, I think on a table or on a box or something. So she goes and she gets it, and she's like, what, this piece? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, see, it kind of fits in the thing. I thought this was what it was when I was straightening up the other day. And, you know, I threw it away. And I didn't realize I thought it went to the door, but I guess it's not it. So, but I guess it's not, so I'm going to try to find another door. So, lo and behold, she goes in there and gets to fidgeting with the fucking thing. And I guess she put it in some way that I fucking didn't. And it was the fucking proper piece. And it was the fucking thing. And she fixed the goddamn door. And so you know what happened after that. Right? The shit talking commenced. And yes. Yeah, so you know what I mean? And I say, but this is where I want. So I say, because earlier you claimed that I didn't find the piece. So obviously I did find the fucking piece. So I had to fucking I was going to take my credit one way or the other. But I don't know. But like, because I got this thing about like fucking with shit. Because I have a habit of like being overly aggressive with things and breaking shit. Like I got big hands and sometimes like I'll be trying to force something or do something and I break. So now I'm like, when it comes to certain things, I'm like under aggressive now. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, if it don't feel like it fits in snugly or like, you know, just a certain way, like I won't force the shit no more because I've broken things that way. Yeah. And so she came in now. She been talking shit about that shit all day. Will not let me live it down. So, you know. But I mean, I'm the one that had to go through the trash to find that shit, clean that shit, do all that shit. And she just comes in the last minute and fucking takes all the credit for it. So there's that, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's just like I took the L today. I'll accept it. I gave her a credit, even though I did the majority of the fucking work for it. But it is what it is. So there's that. Chocolate milk, I may be on the same page as you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, I am a little tired myself. But I do want to say I have enjoyed rocking with all of y'all. I like the 9 o'clock thing. I don't know. Maybe it's the 9 o'clock thing. Like I say, maybe I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what it is. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have to deal with that for the next week. So what I'm just gonna do is just avoid any meetings near the water cooler. So if I see her going to the water, I'm just gonna go around. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna avoid the shit. But it is what it is. I was a little pissed. I'm like, all I had to do, but so if I would just, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, that's me thinking I'm gonna break the shit. But yeah, bro. So I appreciate y'all, man. I thank y'all for rocking with the Den, man. Like I do appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. I appreciate all the love, all the support, and a couple of y'all that I've talked to behind the scenes. Be looking out. Those things are en route. Well, not en route because tomorrow's a business day, but. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all, man. Yeah, like I said, I took the L. I'm going to deal with it. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it at all, but it is what it is. But like I said, probably ain't going to be in the Discord after this. Like I said, I'm going to probably lay it down here. But we will be rocking tomorrow. We'll be in the, we'll be here tomorrow. Let's say 9 o'clock. More shit to talk about, and I promise I will actually open up the lines tomorrow. I will not talk the entire stream. I'm gonna open up the lines. We're gonna have some good conversation, and stay tuned for some clips. I have a few other clips, some old school, Den clips chopped up. So if you subscribe, make sure you check those out because they'll be up for a little bit. But again, like I said, I thank y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Each and every one of y'all, man, because y'all could be anywhere in the world. And the fact that y'all rocking with the Den, me, the Den folk, and just it's a cool thing, man. I thank y'all. But with that being said, I am chugging up a deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. Y'all ain't got to go home. But y'all got to get the fuck out the Den. Just don't go to your father-in-law house, beating on the door, drunk, and catch 5 misdemeanor counts, and then be pleading not guilty the next day. All that good shit. But I'm out. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.